Hello, hello, and welcome to everyone. Greetings, and I pray that everybody is well. Praise be to God for another opportunity to be here with you for another great episode of Life is a University Show. Uh, the purpose of Life is a University Show is to inspire you and to motivate you with principle-based information that will create a mindset to overcome life's classes called temptations, trials, and tests. And I am your teacher today to help you navigate and overcome life's classes. My name is Tyrone Poole, and we're going to have a great show because what I'm going to talk about tonight is going to help you graduate, and move on to the next level of your potential, because it's going to take people, and it's going to take the right people doing the right things to help you navigate life's challenges, life's trials, life's tests, and everything that life brings to you. So, are you ready to work that thing? Are you ready to work that thing? Well, let's WTT, shall we? Today, I want to talk to you about the importance of placing people properly in our lives. This is much like players on a football team. On a football team that's trying to win a championship. And that's why I say that sports is such a great metaphor for life. So that's why the topic today is simply life's playbook, positioning people for maximum impact. And we all, no matter what age, what stage of life you're in, we all want to win the championship of our life. And if you don't want to win a championship of your life, because you're the head coach, you are the head coach of you, and you are trying to find your purpose so that you can maximize your life and win your championship while you're on this earth. But in order to do that, you have to have a playbook. You have to have a playbook. And in that playbook are going to be various people doing various things to help you maximize. So life's playbook, positioning people for maximum impact. Because if you can position people, put them in the right place, then they can help you maximize everything you want to do in life. So for a moment here, I want us to imagine a football team. Each player has a unique role, and their success depends on how well they work together. Anybody understand the words that just came out of my mouth? I like the people you bring in your life. If there's no chemistry, then your chances of success probably not going to be good. So each player, each person on that team, just like in your life, each player has a unique role, and their success depends on how well they work together. And believe it or not, the same principles apply to the people we choose to surround ourselves with in life. There's an old saying that goes, it's not the quantity of friends, it's the quality of friends. Let me say that again because somebody like, what did he say? Let me write that down. Say it again, coach. Life is about the quality of friends, not the quantity of friends. That's why when you are trying to be successful in life, your circle gets small because everybody can't handle where you're trying to go. Now, that's not to say that they're no good. It's just saying that at this point in time, you can't do what I need for you to do. But there's another role that you can play. Maybe it's backup. But we're going to dive into it. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. You guys are going to love this show. And I know that this show is going to help somebody maximize in their life. If not today, tomorrow. If not tomorrow, sometime in the future. Now, in football, a coach, and I'm a coach, right? I'm a head coach. So a coach evaluates each player's strengths and weaknesses to assign positions where they can contribute the most and be the most effective. Give you an example. A quarterback, once you evaluate the role of a quarterback needs to have vision. They got to have good vision. They got to be able to see and understand the defense and know where to throw the ball. And then a quarterback has to have leadership. That's why the quarterback is seen as the top person on offense. So just like in your life, your quarterback may be your best friend. So you got to make sure that your best friend has the vision and the leadership required to be, quote unquote, your right hand person, your go-to person, right? A receiver must have agility and speed to be able to get open and catch the ball. So there are certain people in your life that you need for them to receive the information, and then they need to speedily go and make it happen for you. And then let's talk about the offensive line. The offensive line, right? The offensive line in football, they require strength and resilience. So there are times when you need people in your life to help protect you. You need people who got strength. When you get weak, you need people who got strength that can come in and help you, protect you. So again, similarly in life, in our lives, it's crucial to recognize the unique qualities and strengths of those around us. The first step, I believe, to recognizing others' strengths and weaknesses is to know your own strengths and weaknesses, right? You got to know your game plan. You got to know your purpose. You got to know your identity. And when you know your identity, your purpose, then you're able to go and put your team together. Just like Christ Jesus, he knew his assignment. He knew his identity, and he put his team together. So same is with you. You need to know who you are. Who are you? Do you really know who you are? Or are you just going off of what somebody told you based off of their experience? Do you really know who you are? Do you really know what you have? Maybe you got some things that you haven't even recognized that you have. And lastly, do you know what all you can do? Do you know what? That's why you should never be scared to try things, because you never know. That could just be your passion and purpose. that brings fulfillment. So our strengths and our weaknesses, that's what we need to know. And what we're trying to accomplish in life is also very vital. So our strengths and weaknesses, and then what are we trying to accomplish in life? And I believe then and only then are we able to understand others. When we understand ourselves, then we're able to understand others, their roles, and how to place them in our lives. And that's why I think a lot of people get messed up at. They don't know who they are, so they go out and search other people to try to, can you tell me who I am? And then that's when you get into bad relationships. That's when you get into things that you wish you had never gotten into. Because if you know who you are and what you have and what you can do, there are certain things you're not going to do. Now, I wish I'd had somebody talking to me back when I was coming up, when I was a teenager, when I was a young adult, just like I'm talking to you guys. I'm like, there are a lot of things that I got myself into that I'm like, man, look at here. There's no way, because that is not who I am. That is not what I'm trying to do. And that is not what I want. So when we understand ourselves, then we're able to understand others and place them in our lives and properly align people with our goals. Now, I believe this process creates a supportive network that propels all of us forward. Because while you're getting blessed by the help of others, you're opening up doors for those that are helping you, so that when they get to the point where they are now a coach and they got to build their own team, they can use some of the characteristics and some of the things that they learned from you to help them propel and help others. So the cycle goes on and on and on and on. And how about this? Just as a team can't function with only quarterbacks, you can't have quarterbacks at all positions, or you can't have all offensive linemen. Now, a lot of us out there, we tell ourselves, hey, I'm just going to deal with these types of people. You know, I'm just going to work with these types of people. I'm not going to think about these types of people, right? And just like a football team, the quarterback, you can't have quarterbacks at all positions. You can't have the quarterback play the offensive line, the quarterback play the wide receiver. No, the quarterback has a specific role, a strength. And you put that quarterback and those that can play quarterback in those positions so that they can maximize their strength, which will help you maximize what you're trying to accomplish in life. So just as a team can't function with only quarterbacks or offensive linemen, our lives benefit more effectively, and we can't. Let me go back. We can't maximize without diversity, right? We need diversity. We need diversity in our relationships. That's why on a football team, you have different people playing different positions. That's diversity. All coming together with chemistry, because we all got one vision. I'm going to talk a little something about that as well. So you can't expect to win the championship in your life when you only going to deal with one type of people, one group of people. No. You need diversity in our relationships. We need mentors, those who guide us, right? I'm a mentor right now. I'm mentoring you right now, right? We need friends who support us, right? We need colleagues who challenge us. Yeah. You need people who are not afraid to get up in your face and tell you, hey, look, you messing up. And I'm not going to let you take yourself down like that. That's what you need. Diversity. You don't need everybody. And I've been there where I've had a lot of yes people. I probably could have asked them, hey, this is, when I was playing professional football. I probably could have asked them, hey, let's go jump off this mountain, Mount Everest. They probably said, yeah, let's go do it. Even though in the back of their mind, they're like, man, boy, what did he say? Jump off of Mount Everest? But see, they're not going to tell me no. They're not going to challenge me because there's something that they're trying to get from me. You don't need yes people in your life. You need people who are going to be there that's going to challenge you, to tell you, again, you messing up. And I'm not going to let you do that. So my question to you, do you have people in your life that challenge you? Do you have people in your life that support you? And do you have people in your life who are guiding you in the right direction? Each person brings a different perspective, enriching our experiences and helping us grow. Moreover, communication, people. Let me talk about communication. Communication, man, look at here. Communication is definitely a key to winning in life. Just like in sports, just like in football. Communication is definitely a key component to winning on the field, the game on the field, as well as winning the game of life. Again, in football. In football, players must communicate effectively. Effectively. They must communicate to execute plays successfully. Without any communication, the play is going to break down. They're going to break down. And eventually, nobody's going to win. But when we communicate effectively, yeah, we ensure that the play is going to work because everybody is on the same page. In life, open and honest communication builds trust and strengthens relationship. How many of you are open and honest in your communication? How many of you need to work on it? I need to work more on my openness and my honesty. But it helps build. It helps build trust. It helps build strength in the relationship. Communication ensures that everyone is on the same page, working towards a common goal. But also, the sad thing about relationships in life, just like in sports, again, sports is a great metaphor for life. One of the sad things is not everyone is meant to be on your starting lineup. Now, everybody wants to be a starter. Everybody wants to help. Everybody's passionate about you becoming successful. But I'm here to tell you, my friends, not everyone is meant to be on your starting lineup. Again, remember those words, strengths and weaknesses. Some people, even though they may not be strong enough, right, to be in the starting lineup, some people might be better suited for coming off the bench. Or even, if they got too much of a weakness, right? Too much of a weakness, you may have to send them to another team. You may have to get rid of them. You may have to say, you know what? We're like oil and water. And I can't go down that road with you no more. Right? You're spoiling the whole barrel. You're tarnishing the vision. So you have to let them go. You have to cut them loose. That's not to say that they're bad people, just say that right now they do not fit the vision and the destination, the journey that you're on. And recognizing when a relationship no longer serves a positive purpose is vital for maintaining a healthy life and a balanced life. Healthy mindset, a balanced mindset. Because I'm like, mentally, I'm like, that is very important. Your mental health is very important. And you don't want to keep nobody around who's toxic. You don't want to keep nobody around who is not performing at the level that they need to perform. So in conclusion, people, winning the championship of life is very much like winning a championship in sports. Winning will require a strategic placement of people. You don't want to put the quarterback at the offensive line position, and you don't want to put an offensive lineman at the wide receiver position. I don't care how passionate they are. The rule and the goal is to win, and you want to maximize. Offensive linemen, let them do what offensive linemen do. Receivers, let receivers do what receivers do. And when everybody's in their right position, it's like a circle. Everything just flows, right? Or should I say just like a stream of water going down a river. It's just flowing. And also, winning in life will require appreciating individual strengths. So don't get upset when somebody is stronger or better than you in a particular situation. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to win. When we win, we all win. Right? So appreciate other people's individual strengths. And also, winning requires fostering diverse relationships. It takes a village, people. It takes a village. People of different pigmentation, people from different regions, parts of the country, parts of the world. It takes a village, diverse relationships, because you don't know who is going to be that person that's going to have the greatest impact that makes the team win. So you got to get everybody from everywhere. And also, winning requires maintaining a clear line of communication. And I believe by doing these things, we build a team that supports our journey to a successful future. Because like I said earlier, we all have next level potential. But guess what? We can't get there by ourselves. We need a team. The right team. So let's be intentional about the roles people play in our lives. And together, I believe we all achieve greatness. So until next episode, people, I pray that everybody prospers in everything and be in health just as your souls prosper. And if today's episode was impactful to you in any kind of way, you can share, send an email to me. You can send an email to me with your thoughts. Tyrone.pool@reinhardt.edu. Tyrone.pool@reinhardt.edu. And also, I got to say this, is if any of the schools out there, any corporations that are watching, if you're having an event, you're having a workshop or a program, or even if it's a church function, and you need a unique speaker with a universal message, then I am that unique speaker with a universal message. Again, just send me an email, Tyrone.pool@Reinhardt.edu. Coach Tyrone. And please, as I close out, please don't forget to experience Work That Thing. It's all about the E, people. A mindset that is full of energy, a mindset that is effective, a mindset that is efficient, a mind that is set in the right environment. So, people, whatever excites you to work that thing, remember, it's a mindset experience. So, what do? We work that thing. What is it all about, coach? What is work that thing all about? Well, work that thing is all about the E. It's all about the E. Effort, energy, encouragement. Everyone has something that they're trying to achieve. So until next time, people, love, peace, and joy. I am out of here. WTT 100. This is Coach Tyrone. I'll see you guys later.